And hi, Ling. Okay.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi.
How are you
Hi.
today?
I'm good, thank you.
Hi, Ling Ying.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, great.
Yeah.
Okay, before we start talking about your new single, definitely, can you tell me how you meet each other and make this collaboration happen?
Wow. I've known both of you guys for quite some time already, right? I've
Sorry.
known
Yeah.
Adam. So I've probably known Adam a bit longer. We both went to uni together,
Oh,
in Melbourne, and this was maybe 2008 or something. Crap, we're so old. Yeah,
Starting to
yeah,
get existential.
yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, this was even before I started like releasing my own music.
mm,
So we were both
mm.
studying jazz.
Okay.
Like, probably the biggest mistake I've made in my life. But glad I got to
Yeah.
glad I got to meet, great musicians and artists over there, that went down the same path of regret. And that's how we started. Adam played in my band when I
Oh,
was
okay.
in Australia.
I
Mhm.
didn't know that. What was the name of the band?
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
my
Charlie's
solo
band.
project, but
Oh,
he played with me, and then I've jumped on a few of his songs for his stuff. Um, yeah, we've just been good friends ever since. Just we've been like John Mayer fanboys
Okay.
since uni days. One of our
music school
guilty
rite of
pleasures.
passage.
Yeah.
Yep.
But and till now, we're still like talking about music all the time and other random hobbies and whatnot. Um, I was just in Melbourne, a few weeks ago till a few days ago, and we hung out quite a bit. And through hanging out, we did a couple of jams and then posted one of those jams online on Instagram, and then Lynn heard it and she wrote to one of those, and then this song came about. I've known Lynn for how long has it
I don't know,
been?
maybe like
Oh,
7-ish
wow.
years.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
You're a lot younger, so it's fine.
Sweet.
Time is
Not that
different.
much,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I've kind of seen Lynn like
you
you
saw me when I was a uni student and I never put anything out. And
yeah.
Charlie
I've
was like shining beam of Singapore's music scene.
well,
Okay.
you came in and blossom and bloom and shut
And
up
we
like
became label mates, which was
yeah
really fun.
for a
Yeah.
while. And yeah, I've seen like Lynn's personal like artistic journey, like just she's and her growth. It's just been so inspiring, and I'm a big fan of what she does. We've actually
Sentiment shared.
we've actually collaborated quite a bit
We
already.
have. I always feel like we haven't, but when we look back, there's actually a bunch of. It's our third song together.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've also done 2 songs with you, Adam. So
Yeah, this is our third one as well. So.
Mm.
Okay, anyway, I have to say hello to Adam. I'm Kenny anyway. Hi, Adam. I'm
Hey
Kenny
there,
from
hey.
Body Music Jakarta.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, uh, to Charlie, this is not your first single you collaborate with Lin Ying, right? You already released Hummingbird. If correct me if I'm wrong, is that right?
yeah, we've released 2 singles before. Um, and coincidentally, they were both named after birds.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
So we had to break that streak.
We did.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really close to being called parrot, but you know.
Okay, let's talk about the single. Definitely, what is the uh uh what the song is about, and how the writing process in the song.
Yeah, well, so Charlie and Adam were jamming, and then they put a video up on Instagram. I saw it, heard it, and was immediately inspired. It's just such a sensitive, tender moment, and yeah, couldn't help but write over it because you know it hit me at a time where I was feeling lost and confused, and so definitely it's just me asking someone, how are you able to know for sure? Like, how can you be so certain when I am so lost and I know nothing? And yeah, that's the core of what the song is.
So it's you, Rini, who wrote the song, right?
Yeah, we
The
we
lyrics.
all yeah. But I mean, it was pretty much like it felt very collaborative in the sense that, you know, there's no one part can exist without the other, and it's really ironic since we're all in different parts of the world. But that's also the beauty of the internet.
Okay. And what are you trying to say with this song? What this song is about?
It's about being very lost and watching somebody be so sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the point you want to say through the song.
I don't really have a point. It's just a feeling, you know.
You know how sometimes like some people look at things very black and white,
Yeah.
but then like you might have a different perspective of what black and white means, or like there are shades of gray in things.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it means to me. I mean, Lin is such a great lyricist, and you can take whatever you want from the song, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, I think as songwriters we don't really want to like give a definitive answer to, no pun intended, right? Yeah, like we don't usually like say, oh, you must listen to this song with, this is our intention and
You
this is
know,
our
I
point.
used to be so much like that. I used to
Really?
be like, yeah, and it's,
Oh, wow.
I don't know, it's only a very recent shift that I stopped thinking like that. I don't know why.
Okay.
To me, the intent of the song used to be so important that this is how I felt about it. That's the absolute truth. But I don't know. Now I'm just,
You listen to songs that way too. You like want to find out the original
yeah.
intent? Ah, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Because
which
that's the kind of
boyfriend did
listener I
Taylor
am.
Swift break up
Yes,
with
exactly that. I'm
that
just
she
like,
wrote
what's this
style?
hint? Who's that? Who wore this skirt? And you know. But it actually is so irrelevant, right?
I think like great songs are just plucked from the air, you know, and just channel something that the meaning,
Yeah.
like it's such a good song that it will transcend a particular
Context,
of something that might
circumstance.
inspired it, and you could apply it to the different situation and have a different meaning. You know, this is
Yeah.
songs that does that as well, you know. Because when I heard it, Lynn wrote the whole melody and lyric, you know, behind it, and I heard it, I was just like, this encapsulates everything that I was going through at the time, you know, and it was just so perfect. We didn't need to change anything. You know, we just had to kind of protect that spirit and produce and arrange around it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, my next question is okay, maybe to each one of you, who's the musician influence you in music? Maybe start from Adam, because Adam not answered the question.
Which musicians influence me?
Yeah, let's start from you.
Oh, that's a hard one. I mean,
John Mayer.
John Mayer. I can't say John Mayer. I mean, because look, my background is in jazz piano, so I still always go back to the sort of the really melodic incredible jazz musicians like, you know, Bill Evans and Keith Jarrett. Those guys are always sort of in the back of my mind when I'm writing. But sort of the less literal influences, I'm really just influenced by the music that my friends around me are making. You know, I'm lucky in Melbourne to be in a pretty strong musical community, and a lot of my friends are making incredible stuff, and that always just inspires me to make my own stuff, even though it won't come out the same as theirs. It's just an inspiration to actually to do something. So yeah, sort of got some literal influences, but yeah, it's more about, I think, those less tangible ones for me.
Okay. Okay, Adam, are you singer too? Are you singing in your own song? Do you have your own song?
No, I'm a pretty bad singer, I think. So
No, we
I
never know
always
until we hear it.
you'll never hear it, Lynn. No, I always look. I love because I don't sing. I always collaborate with vocalists, so it's always a real treat for me, because I will write or produce an instrumental, and I hope that I'm giving the vocalist a good sort of canvas to write to, and then I send it off to them, and then I get back something like what Lynn sent us, and it, you know, it just exceeds all of my expectations. So it's, yeah, I'm as a you know, music lover and as a fan, it's like, yeah, it's really a treat when I get a vocal back from such skilled vocalists, and you know, and then when they deliver it, like, you know, Lynn and Charlie did, with these layers and layers of really complex harmonies that when you put them all together just sound so effortless and natural. It's, yeah, it's a real treat for me, as well as hopefully the broader listeners.
Okay, that's great. Okay, how about you, Lin Ying? Who's your music influence? Who's musician influence your music?
John Mayer and Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, you know what? Adam brought up a great point. Being influenced by your friends is such a privilege, and I feel being in an environment where your friends are making great music, it's always really inspiring. I think it's because, you know, when you look at an artist, they exist in a world that's so different from your own. Sometimes, you know, you can just chalk it up to, oh, they're in a different country, they're in a different environment. But yeah, you know, when it's close to home, when it's your friends making such good music, it's always so exciting and extra inspiring, because, you know, you're in the same place, and then you really get to see how their minds flourish, and the beautiful things that they make. And so, yeah, I would also say lately I've been very inspired by my friends.
Okay. Okay, how about you, Charlie?
Yeah, I'd say the same thing, actually. Very, very privileged to be able to work with people that I respect and trust, and be okay with like disagreeing with people. Sometimes it's hard when like you work with your heroes,
Hmm,
you know.
I see.
But I guess when your heroes are your friends, sometimes it can get complicated. But most of the time, like it's really good to just be able to go like, hey, you know, why don't we try something different? I don't agree with this, and then you find like a happy compromise. And I think this song was pretty like very easygoing. I think I can speak on behalf of all of us. I think that everything was really effortless, and whenever somebody wasn't sure about something, we just go like, hey, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, let's move on. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm a big fan of, like I said earlier, big fan of Lynn's songwriting, big fan of Adam's arranging, piano playing. He's so sensitive to everything, you know, so it's very easy to put together and produce. Yeah.
Okay, now is this only your collaboration is only in this song, or you have a plan to do another song?
You'll see. You never know.
Yeah.
So
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, it did feel very
Mhm.
and very easygoing. So maybe Adam and I just need to keep the tape rolling a bit more.
Yeah.
More
Just
Instagram reels.
bring a camera
Yeah.
everywhere, and I need to spend more time on Instagram.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now for do you have, Charlie, do you have any plan to perform maybe in Indonesia someday, or maybe Ringing and Adam too, and together go to Indonesia and make a showcase or concert here? What
Why
do
don't
you
we
think?
start a band?
Yeah.
We would
Well,
love
we've
to.
all, yeah, I mean, we've all got, so, you know, Charlie's got collaborations with Lin Ying. I've got collaborations with Charlie. Now we've got one all together. So maybe at some point we'll have enough songs that we can actually
Mhm.
play a full show of collaborations. That would be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I love playing in Indonesia.
Yeah,
We've played Java Jazz, which is great.
yeah,
This in Bandung and Yogyakarta. It's great cities, lovely people. Everyone's really nice. Everyone cares so much about music and very
So
supportive.
true.
I would love to come back. Yeah.
okay. Okay, this is my last question. Is maybe you have a message to Indonesian listeners or your fans here? Do you have, each one of you, do you have a message to about, especially about this song? Definitely.
We hope you like it and you can interpret it however you like. Whatever it for you, we hope it moves you. And hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it for you.
Yes, and we hope very much to come to Indonesia sometime soon and be in your beautiful country amongst your beautiful people playing music that we all love.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, same as Charlie. Look, we really hope you like it, and it's a real honor and a privilege if you've taken a listen and that our music is I mean, for me anyway, being in Melbourne, to have my music heard in all these countries across, you know, Southeast Asia and the world is yeah, it's a real honor. So thank you if you've had a listen.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
Because
you.
the time is up. Thank you for this conversation, this interview. I'm so honored to